I'm not going to go through all this because it's basically the same. I just did it because I want it to be formally proper. When you're selling shares, you need to know how much you'll actually be paid for selling a number of shares in the company. Are these sections, are these three components the exact same? The consideration is the number of shares, but times by the selling price. Is the brokerage either a percentage or a flat fee? Yes. Is GST still 10%? Yes. What's the only difference about this rectangle here? Are you adding or are you subtracting? Subtracting. So the return you get from selling shares is the value of the shares you're selling, but take away the amount of money the broker's going to get from you, and also take away the GST cut. So I don't think you need to get all of this. What you do need to get is say, when you're selling shares, the total return from selling shares is the consideration, take away brokerage, take away GST. So can you please get that one down for now? And we'll do a couple of examples, and I think you'll find there'll be plenty of time for FIFA. I've set up the switch if you wanted.
Yeah, I'll do switch now. Switch it up.
Why switch? What is virus? What is that?
Mario.
He's trying to fool you. He doesn't know what Mario.
Didn't it get done like the news or something? Was it done like we don't have like this peaceful, I think that's just like a Australian market.
Look at my caveman over there.
That's like we use tools,
You still use tennis rings?
All right, stop please. That's long enough to write down 8 words with a couple of dashes between them. Let's do some examples. Calculate the return from selling 900 Coca-Cola shares at $6.32 each. The parts are the same. Consideration is 900 times by $6.32. That comes to 5688. But you're taking away brokerage. Brokerage here, is it a flat fee or is it a percentage? What would the decimal for 2.5% be? 0.025 times by the consideration of 5688. So what you'll notice is the calculations in your calculator, they flow into each other. Am I using 5688 in the next calculation? So don't erase it. Times it by 0.025. $142.20, $142.20. Take away GST, which is 10% or 0.1, times by the brokerage, which was the service provided. So it's going to be $14.22. You're subtracting. Unlike with buying where I added them vertically, you can't do that. You need to use a calculator for this. So 5688 minus $142.20, 142.2 minus 14.22. So you'll know that you're doing it right because the final answer should be smaller than your consideration. Why is this number smaller than the Coca-Cola shares that I was selling, yes?
Because you're subtracting those from consideration.
Because I'm paying someone to buy the shares for me, and I'm also paying the government off the service, the 10% service. Right, get that down if you need, and we'll do one more example, and I shall shut my mouth. All right, last one. Couple of minutes. Let's do one that's flat fee brokerage. 4,800. $2.13. Brokerage is $25. Same 3 parts. You tell me. What multiplication am I going to do for the consideration in example 2? How many shares? Yep. How much were they? $4,800 times 2.13, 10,000. 4. Take away brokerage. Do I need to do any maths to find this brokerage?
No.
No, it's just $25. Take GST, 0.1 times by 25, $2.50. Subtraction, 10,224. Take 25, take 2.5, $10,196.50 is what you would get in that situation. Star, done.